Hello and welcome to episode 216 of WITM, where in the main event, WITM's newest member, the Pit Bull Michael Holt, is going to be in action. He's going to be taking on Kassius Ohno, the man formerly known in the Indies and Ring of Honor as Chris Hero, and that's going to be a Falls Count Anywhere hardcore matchup. So let's get underway. It's Michael Holt taking on Kassius Ohno in the main event of NXT.
Up next, I expect things to get completely out of control. You wouldn't have it any other way. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against an imposing adversary. I love it.
Somebody let me out, I'm about to face on the rage. I'm piecing the plays together while y'all sleep on the way. That I keep on it 24/7, I'll sleep in the grave. And you can bet that, cause if you're thinking for a minute that you're catching me slipping, you can forget that. It's probably obvious I came for the throne. Snatch the crown from your dome, now the king's come home. I'm taking back what's mine, I ain't giving in. Do what they tell me, nah, I ain't listening. Can't deny I was made for this. Shove it back in the faces you say I'd miss. I'm taking back what's mine, I ain't giving in. Do what they tell me.
Y'all won't last now. Smash with the elbow, cracking the glass jaw. You better knuckle up. Dream crusher, coming out swinging, open you up. Yeah, your luck is up. Cover up, I ain't nothing to mess with. Hear them scream. Oh no! Cause I'm blessed, kid.
And here we go, Michael Holt in Falls Count Anywhere action, taking on Kassius Ohno. Kassius with a headlock on the ground.
Come on, enough preliminaries.
Now working the arm into a neck breaker.
WWE, both here and at home, are all fired up for this one.
Forces Michael to his feet. Michael reverses with an uppercut.
How the heck does that not leave a competitor paralyzed?
Now a neck breaker.
I'm telling you, that's one of the most vicious things I've ever seen.
Springboard leg drop connects. There's a stomp. Stomp to the back.
Good God.
Stomp to
Is
the
he
elbow.
pressing a secret button to move that fast? I mean, those kicks won't give you a good
Irish
feeling.
whip
I
into
can
the
promise you
ropes.
that.
A knee
No
by
need to stay in the
Kassius.
ring
Oh
when there
no.
are no countouts,
Now,
right, Cole? Yeah, of course. You can
this
stay
is
out there
a
as long as you
hardcore
want, just don't
matchup.
get too
Kassius
close to
looking to
us.
take advantage of that stipulation. Brings in a steel chair. But Michael is going to grab it away and throw it at the head of Kassius Ohno. Irish whip into the
I don't know
ropes.
if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely
Flying
a first
clothesline
tonight.
by
This guy will try anything.
Michael Holt. Forces Kassius to his feet, but Kassius reverses with an uppercut.
So damaging.
Suplex right on top of that steel chair. Or I guess they missed the steel chair barely. Michael misses the knee to the back. But is plunged high up in the air onto the knee of Kassius Ohno.
He's not looking like
Knockout
himself
blow
here.
to the head.
He's going to want to make sure this
Stomp
doesn't
to the
snowball
back.
out of control.
And Michael, this might
Kassius
very well
looking
be
to take
where one of these
flight.
guys pulls away
Wants
from
Michael
the
on
other.
his feet.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
And diving cross body connects.
Man, oh
Michael
man,
avoids
did
the
he take a
stomp,
wild
but the
swing
kick
with that one.
connects.
You're right.
Irish
That
whip
was
into the
wild
corner.
indeed. Good thing we're over here. Looks like he's starting to sweat
Big
now.
DDT
With these two
connects.
guys,
The
we all knew this was going to
legs
be an
of
all-out
Kassius
battle.
Ohno landing on
And
the
it
top
looked to me like
turnbuckle.
neither of these
Michael
guys
swinging
are
away
showing
with the
signs of
chair, and that
pulling
will
away here.
connect.
Oh, it's been a great matchup
And
to this
toss
point.
it to
And
the
this could really
outside.
go either way.
Goes for cover.
Can he end it quickly? If the referee counts. He's got plenty of gas left in
And
his tank.
Kassius
You're right, he
Ohno
kicked
powers out
with
at 2.
ease. A knockdown,
Kick to the
drag-out
back.
brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Stomp
And
to
these
the
guys are
back.
throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Now
Displaying
attacking
a
the ankle.
wide range of offense here.
Kassius, or rather Michael, looking to take flight. And springboard, or not a springboard, but a diving leg drop connects. Forces Kassius to his feet.
Nobody controls the pace.
Looking
of
for
nice counter.
the RKO, but Kassius reverses. Irish up into the corner.
He gets out of trouble there.
Elbow straight connects.
He anticipated that
Cassius
move
may be looking
perfectly.
for a variation of an RKO, but Michael
Oh, that might have broken
reverses.
the nose.
Now a face buster.
Hey,
Michael
look
goes
at him
for
sneak
cover.
one in. And an easy kick out breaks
And
up the referee's
Cassius
count.
powers out of 2.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
Elbow straight to the
I'd say
head.
he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
And Michael, this could be the opening he needs to pull ahead.
Series
As we
of
all know, he's
punches to the head is going to
incredibly
bust
disciplined.
open
You don't
Cassius
see him
Ohno.
making many mistakes inside that ring.
Somehow,
Cassius
he's
working
kicked
the
it into
arm.
another gear here tonight. A sharp
Elbow drop to the leg. Stomp to the leg. Cassius looking for a
Don't get
finisher.
up. Oh, what a
And
counter.
Michael
Oh, what a
reverses.
attack here.
Right into an RKO. Goes for
Will
cover.
this be enough? Hang on. And the shoulders up.
And very nearly defeats Kassius Ohno. Michael in absolute shock. Barely powering out in the nick of time is Kassius Ohno. Punch by Ohno. Reversal by Michael.
By the looks of things, this
Flying
match is all but over.
clothesline.
Tonight may not be his night, guys.
Stomp to that
You
blade
can
head.
almost see the confidence starting to drain from his face.
Leg
I
drop.
totally agree, John. And I
Now an
really
elbow
thought we were
drop.
gonna see a lot more from
And
him here
another.
tonight. He's on the defensive now.
Reversal by
He doesn't want to
Ohno.
absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
You said it, and I was a little surprised that his finisher earlier
Pile
didn't end this
driver.
match.
Yeah, but this has been a pretty close battle.
Cassius
Up until
getting
now.
fired up now.
Nobody has shown
Forces
signs
Michael
of
to his
running
feet.
away with this match. Look at the eyes.
Looking for his comeback sequence.
You can seal it.
And will do
Here
so
he comes.
successfully.
The
That will
fight's
score
on.
him a
He's
signature
making a
move.
statement here with this attack.
Cassius getting fired up now. Michael trying to use the ropes to get back to his feet and manages to avoid the stomp. Forces Cassius in a seated position. But reversal by Ohno.
I don't remember the last time he executed that
Punch.
maneuver.
Kick.
Elbow smash.
Elbow straight to the back of the head. spinning elbow.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder
Forces
just how much
Michael
longer
to his
they can
feet.
compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there,
And
I'd say not much longer. My
grabs
gosh,
him by the
this is a
head and
beating.
launches him across the ring. Kassius taking a rest in the corner
Boy,
with
he
Michael
just got
down.
laid out. He's begging for
Now
it.
again looking for his finisher. Reversed earlier by Michael. And this time rope connectors. Swinging neck breaker turning into a punch.
His shoulders are down.
Cassius goes for cover.
What a kick out.
And another very
Oh, my
near
goodness.
fall.
How is this not over? It's going to take more than that
Near
to keep
fall
him down
after
tonight.
near fall. This match continues.
Where did this explosion of
Axe
offense
handle.
come from? Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Reversal by Michael. Forces Cassius to his feet. RKO.
That'll leave
Now
a mark.
punching away at that now very bloodied head of Kassius Ohno. But reversal by Ohno. Attacking the arm of Michael.
Move there.
Irish whip into the corner. Forces Michael to the top turnbuckle.
These athletes seem to have tried
Kick by
everything in their-
Michael.
Off the
Looking to
top
take
rope.
flight. And it connects.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of
Ohno
trying, Michael.
forces Michael in C position.
I
Kick
don't
to the
like the look
back.
of this, Cole.
They're
Bad
going to go
things
outside.
happen
Remember,
outside
this
the
is a
ring.
Falls Count Anywhere matchup.
I don't know how much
Cassius
longer he's
looking
going
for
to be
another
able to
weapon.
go.
He has a sledgehammer and brings it into the ring. Michael avoids it and grabs it away, plunging the handle into the stomach of Cassius
He's
Ohno.
looking at it again.
There's the
Here he goes for
gun
the win.
stun
Let's do this.
into a cover.
Two.
And the shoulders up, it's only two.
Cassius still
Mike,
misses
what's it
power
gonna
out.
take?
Michael in
I don't know. I
disbelief.
can't believe this,
Getting
Michael.
frustrated
What do you have to do
now,
to keep this guy
asking
down?
what it's going to take to put away
He needs to
Cassius
dig
Ohno.
way down deep if he
Springboard
wants to
leg
keep
drop.
going now.
Cassius evades. Kick
Look at this.
and a stomp. Submission locked in.
Here we go. Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life. Whoa!
Reversal
And
by
he fights
Michael.
his way out. That'll change his posture in a hurry.
Huge
It'll be hard to
DDT
straighten out
connects.
tomorrow.
Stomp to that bloodied head. Reversal by Ohno.
That stop might have only
Stomp to
lasted
the
a
leg.
second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Take this look at this man.
To the elbow.
And that's the way he has
Avoiding
to be
the
if he wants
stomp.
to win here tonight.
Has Michael on the ropes and a clothesline sends him outside. But Cassius isn't done.
It looks like
Goes
we're gonna
flying
see what
over the
kind of
ropes
pain
and
he can inflict out
connects.
here on
We're
the
outside the
floor.
ring
He's
now. That
delivering an old-fashioned
ringside camera
right
kicks
here.
in. Reversal by Michael.
Hey, he's going for it.
RKO. Is this and still not
Nobody
done?
home there.
Kick by
Nobody home.
Michael.
Cole, that looked like the house has been
Knotted
empty for
punches
months.
through that very open wound, and Cassius Ohno's head almost completely covered now in his own blood.
Why not? How will these guys do
Almost
with
a
absorbing the
pretty
punishment
disturbing
they're about to receive out
sight
here?
there. Michael thinking
He's looking to put his
gun
opponent
stun, and that
right here.
connects.
He may get the 3 count right there.
Gonna be close. 2.
And Michael Holt is undefeated in his first 2 matches in WITM. He defeats Kassius Ohno in the main event.
On a cold winter morning, in the time before the light, in flames of death, turn the rain, we ride towards the fight. When the darkness is rolling down, in the times of trouble, right, the sound beat around.
with the fist.
Alright, and this is a good opportunity to get some entrance video clips for Michael Holt to add to his entrance video. And well, that's the start of the RKO. And there's the actual RKO. That's what I'm looking for. Very nice up close and personal clip there to use. And now the gun stun. There's another very nice up close and personal clip. And alright, and we have some wrestling clips for Michael's Titantron. We just need to get some for Gerald now, and I believe everybody will have some. Alright, so it's time to get our results for this NXT and see how that affects the rankings on NXT. Alright, we'll start off with the NXT women. Ember Moon defeated Nikki Cross. Ember Moon remains #1 contender. Nikki Cross falls to number 5. And the top 5 contenders to the NXT Women's Championship held by Alicia Fox are #1 Ember Moon, #2 Naomi, #3 Ruby Riott, #4 Peyton Royce, and #5 Nikki Cross. And now the NXT Tag Team Division. Sandy defeated Breezango, so no change. Sandy are already champions, and Breezango's already at the bottom. And the top 4 contenders to the NXT Tag Team Championships held by Sanity are #1 Heavy Machinery, #2 TM61, #3 the Singh Brothers. Actually, I guess there is a change. TM61 defeated the Singh Brothers. I missed that one, so there is going to be a change. TM61 are the #1 contenders. Heavy Machinery are at #2. Singh Brothers at #3. And Breezango at #4. And now the NXT Singles Rankings. Ty Dillinger defeated Hideo Itami. Eric Young won as well, so Eric Young's going to move up to the #1 contendership. Ty Dillinger moves up to #2. And Itami falls to #14. R-Truth defeated Corey and Andrade Almas. And I was correct. That was the one person below Corey in the rankings. So, Corey falls back to the bottom of the NXT rankings at #20. Almas falls to #16. Eric Young defeats Roderick Strong. We already moved him up. He's the new #1 contender. Strong falls to... Well, Almas lost as well, so he's going to move down another spot, and Strong moves down to #16. Michael Holt defeated Kassius Ohno. Michael moves up to #6. Ohno falls to #5. And your top 5 contenders to the NXT Championship held by Andrew are #1 Eric Young, #2 Ty Dillinger, #3 Johnny Gargano, #4 Oni Lorcan, #5 Kassius Ohno. Just outside the top 5 is WITM's Michael Holt. Impressive so far in his career, 2-0. And sitting at the bottom of the rankings is WITM's Corey, 1-7 since joining NXT, losing to the one man below him that was below him in the rankings. Just can't seem to catch a break. I can't seem to catch a break in any game. My character's 1-7, and I'm on a 7-game losing streak on MLB The Show. So, it'd be nice to win something. Alright, let's seek out our next WITM matchup. Will Gerald be in action on Raw's portion of main event? He will not, and so we will sim. And get these results and see how they affect the rankings on Raw. Baron Corbin defeats Kalisto and Luke Harper. The Authors of Pain defeat the Hype Bros. And Bobby Roode defeats Elias Sampson. Alright, we'll see how that affects the rankings over on Raw. We'll start off with the Raw Tag Team Division. Authors of Pain defeat the Hype Bros. Authors of Pain remain number 1 contenders. Hype Bros fall to number 6. And your top 5 contenders to the Raw Tag Team titles held by Cesaro and Sheamus are number 1, Authors of Pain. Number 2, Miz Taraj. Number 3, The Revival. Number 4, New Day. And number 5, The Usos. And now the Intercontinental title rankings. Baron Corbin defeated Kalisto and Luke Harper. Baron Corbin moves up to number 7. Kalisto falls to number 12. And Luke Harper falls outside the top 10 to number 11. Intercontinental Champion Bobby Roode defeated Elias Sampson in non-title action, so Sampson falls to 10. Kurt Hawkins is going to move up a 2nd spot without even having to wrestle this week. Your top 5 contenders to the Intercontinental title held by Bobby Roode are number 1, Gerald. Number 2, The Miz. Number 3, Zack Ryder. Number 4, Sheamus. And number 5, Xavier Woods. And now we move on to SmackDown's portion of the main event, where we see Dalton Roush in action. We will not. It looks like it's all tag teams and women. So we sim here. And we'll jot down those results and see how they affect the rankings over on SmackDown Live. Alexa Bliss defeats Billie Kay. Titus Worldwide defeats Beauty and the Man Beast. And Mickie James defeats Natalya and Tamina. And we'll see how that affects the rankings on SmackDown. Starting with the SmackDown women. Alexa Bliss defeated Billie Kay. Billie Kay falls to number 4. Alexa moves up to number 6. Mickie James defeated Natalya and Tamina. Mickie moves up to number 2. Natalya falls to number 2. That means Mickie James is the new number 1 contender. Tamina is already at the bottom at number 7. And the top 5 contenders to the SmackDown Women's Championship held by Charlotte are number 1, Mickie James. Number 2, Natalya. Number 3, Becky Lynch. Number 4, Billie Kay. And number 5, Sasha Banks. And now the SmackDown Tag Team Division. Titus Worldwide defeated Beauty and the Man Beast. They're going to swap spots. Titus Worldwide to number 4. And the top 5 contenders to the SmackDown Tag Team Championships held by the Hardy Boys are number 1, the Colognes. Number 2, American Alpha. Number 3, the Club. Number 4, Titus Worldwide. And number 5, Beauty and the Man Beast. And now we advance to 205 Live. Are we going to see Andrew finally in action? It's been quite some time since we've seen Andrew in action, which is quite unusual. Usually featured about every week. And Austin Aries is in action. Andrew will finally be in action in a huge opportunity, as we are just 8 days away from Great Balls of Fire, where the crew, I believe 8 days away. Let me double check. Yes, we are 8 days away from Great Balls of Fire, where Lince Dorado will defend the Cruiserweight Championship, and the current number 1 contender is Andrew, a 2-time Cruiserweight Champion. So Andrew with a huge opportunity to get a non-title victory over Lince Dorado, keep his momentum going, finally get back in that ring, and possibly cement himself into a Cruiserweight Championship opportunity at Great Balls of Fire. So that is going to do it for episode 216 of WITM. Until episode 217, this is Corey, signing off.